I am so excited to see you today. So by now, if you know me at all, you know that I love coffee. We're not talking 4 cups a day. I have 1 cup every morning, and then I typically have a small one in the afternoon. Now, for years and years and years, I've been looking for alternatives for coffee. A big part of that was when I was pregnant, and then I was going through infertility, and I was doing a lot of things to decrease caffeine. And I have discovered I'm just not really a tea girl. There's some amazing teas out there. And I shouldn't say I'm not a tea girl, because I actually do have tea almost every night before I go to bed. But during the day, I'm not really a tea girl. So I've tried every coffee alternative, and I've just never found one that I like. So I stick with coffee. And then recently, I had my first experience feeling a little bit of anxiety. That's just not typical for me. And I would feel it after coffee. I would get like a little jittery. And that bothered me. So I decided I wanted to really try to find something to replace my afternoon coffee. Now, this is a hard task for me to do, but I found something. So I have to share it with you because I'm just in shock still that I love this so much and that it has replaced coffee for me just about every single afternoon. And I am completely fine with it. I love it. Okay, so it's called Four Sigmatic. I don't know if you've heard of this brand. This is just the brand that I use. This is not a sponsored post in any way, shape, or form. I just want to share this with you all if you're in the boat like me, that you're trying to find something as an alternative to your coffee. So Four Sigmatic, I had heard about a lot. And what it is it uses, and you're not even going to believe it, mushroom coffee mix. So don't let that scare you off. Do not turn off this video yet. Let me talk to you about it. So mushrooms have gained a lot of traction in the last, I would say 18 to 24 months on their health benefits for us. And I'm not talking just the button mushrooms or porcinis that you'll buy in the store. We're talking very specific mushrooms that are used to help us in various things in our body, like anti-inflammatories, helping with our adrenal systems. And so specifically, Four Sigmatic uses mushrooms in teas and coffees, and they have some other products too. So this is the brand I use simply because I had heard about it quite a bit, and I decided to do my own research. And they have all of these mushroom coffees. So basically what it is, before you say that is just too weird for words, they take the mushrooms and they dehydrate them and turn them into a powder, and then they add things. So this one that I'm going to talk to you about has instant coffee with it. So that's the key to me. It still has some coffee in it, which is why I probably really like it. But it only has about 50 milligrams of caffeine versus a typical drip can have up to 150 milligrams easily. So it's much less. It only has 50. And then it has this extract from various mushrooms with the benefits that come along with that. So I'm going to tell you the two that I have here that I really like, and then there's one other that I've tried that I really like as well. So my favorite one is this Four Sigmatic mushroom coffee mix. It's called Think. Okay, so this one is called Think With, and it has lion's mane in it. So lion's mane is just one of the many kind of herbal mushrooms out there that they have found have health benefits for us. And lion's mane is known to really help you get energy and to kind of clarity with your thinking. And that, believe it or not, I felt it right away when I took this. The first afternoon that I took this, I felt improved mood, increased focus. I'm not kidding. I know it sounds crazy. And it has decreased a little. I'm sure my body has gotten used to it. But I also really like the taste. And I just put my normal creamer in with it. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was singing the praises of this so much that my husband had one. And he has not had one since. He does not like it. He also didn't feel the need to replace his coffee. So I have talked some people into it. And then my husband was not a fan. So I have to throw that out there and let you know. So this one's lion's mane. I love it. And like I said, it's called Think With, and I'm going to link to that for you. So that's called Think With. And then this one is their Adaptogen coffee mix, and it's Balance. So Balance With, and then they use Tulsi and ashwagandha. So you've probably heard of these two, at least ashwagandha. Tulsi is also known as holy basil, which is a very well-known kind of herb to help us with balance and with stress and with mood. And then ashwagandha is really, really popular and very powerful adaptogen. So what that means is it actually helps our bodies process stress. And I just don't mean mental stress, that's a big part of it, but physical stress too. So really heavy workouts, if you're moving, if you're not sleeping well, Adaptogens are known to help with that. So this one also has a little mint in it. I'll let you know because some people like that, I think, and some don't. I like the flavor of the Think better, but I really like this one as well. And then there's one other I'm just out of that I really like, is the one with cordyceps in it. So if you are doing kind of some mushroom research, you'll come up and find cordyceps. And cordyceps is really known to help with our physical stress, meaning workouts. So athletes are using cordyceps quite a bit. So I like to use it's coffee mix with cordyceps, and you'll see it because it's red. So you'll see this one's purple, this one's yellow, and then that one's red. And I'll use it on the days that I have a really big workout. So if I'm doing my high intensity interval training days, my filming days, when I tend to film a lot in a row, I will actually use that in the afternoon, and it helps me with muscle recovery and with soreness. So I had to tell you about it because, like I said, I for years have been trying to find an alternative, and I feel like I finally found it. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like because you have some options. You can actually buy this in grounds and use it in your regular coffee maker. We don't use a regular coffee maker. We do pour overs, and then we use a Keurig sometimes. I know it's not the best, but that's what we use. So we actually don't have a regular coffee maker. So the grounds don't work for me. We could probably get it actually and ground them really fine for our pour over. I just haven't talked my husband into that yet because he does the pour overs. So this is what I do because I also travel with them. So I just went on a trip and I took 3 of these, 1 for each day, and you just mix it with hot water. So in these little packs, and again, I'm going to link to all of this for you. They come in these, it looks like a tea bag. Now, do not be mistaken like I was the first day where I just ripped it open thinking it was a tea bag. It's not. It's the finest powder you've ever seen, which means it went everywhere on the first day I used it. So don't do that. So it is very fine powder. My other tip, well, I'll just tell you what you do. You open it up, you pour it in your mug, and then you pour hot water over it, and you're done. I usually use the Keurig for it, but I'm going to show you here. So my other tip, though, is don't pour the water in first and then do the grounds in after that. Pour the grounds in first and then your water in on top, because this is so fine. When I do the water first and then I try to pour this, the steam from the water clumps all of this up and I can't even get it out of the packet. I don't know. I know it's a weird little thing, but that's what happens to me. So I open it. I know you're not really going to be able to see. Can you kind of see in there? It's just really fine grounds. Let me show you. So that's it. I mean, I should say it's not even grounds. It's like powder. That's what it is. And I need Think today because I need my brain to work here. Okay, so I do that. And then you just pour the hot water on over it. 8 ounces. I think they say 7 ounces. My Keurig does 8, so I do 8. And that's it. And I'm not even really going to be able to, just don't do that and knock it over. I'm not even really going to be able to show you, but no, I can't. But it's really, there you go, you can kind of see. It's just dark like coffee. And I give it a stir, and then I pour my creamer in it, just a little bit, and I'm good to go. So I love it. Like I said, I just had to share it with you. I will put all the links for you below. I encourage you to try it if you are looking for an alternative to coffee. Now, they also have many that don't have any coffee grounds in it. They have quite a few teas, and I've tried a few of them. And then they have some that you specifically drink at night to help with sleep. So they do have a few that I've tried that I do like. Like I said, I'm a coffee girl, so I tend to go with coffee, but I'm also going to link for you a sampler pack that I started with that had 12, and they were all different ones, and it was really fun to try them. So I hope that helps you. Cheers. I'm going to go drink my coffee. See you soon.
Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, subscribe to my channel and you'll be notified every time a new video comes up. Like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. You can also always come over to jessicavalantpilates.com to find all the resources I have for living a healthy lifestyle, including full-length workout videos, healthy recipes, and a community I would love for you to be a part of. So I'll see you there.